Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? I wish to find you all fine. Today we are going to study passage 11. So let's first read the passage and then go to do the exercises. Alfred the Great acted as his own spy, visiting Danish camps disguised as a minstrel. In those days, wandering minstrels were welcome everywhere. They were not fighting men, and their harp was their passport. Alfred had learned many of their ballads in his youth, and could vary his program with acrobatic tricks and simple conjuring. While Alfred's little army slowly began to gather at Athelney, the king himself set out to penetrate the camp of Guthrum, the commander of the Danish invaders. These had settled down for the winter at Chimham. Thither Alfred went. He noticed at once that discipline was slack. The Danes had the self-confidence of conquerors, and their security precautions were casual. They lived well on the proceeds of raids on neighboring regions. There they collected women as well as food and drink, and a life of ease had made them soft. Alfred stayed in the camp a week before he returned to Athelney. The force there assembled was trivial compared with the Danish horde, but Alfred had deduced that the Danes were no longer fit for prolonged battle, and that their commissariats had no organization but depended on irregular raids. So, faced with the Danish advance, Alfred did not risk open battle but harried the enemy. He was constantly on the move, drawing the Danes after him. His patrols halted the raiding parties. Hunger assailed the Danish army. Now Alfred began a long series of skirmishes, and within a month the Danes had surrendered. The episode could reasonably serve as a unique epic of royal espionage. Now I ask you to read the passage once again and try to translate the difficult words in order to understand it. Let's study the comprehension. Give short answers to the questions in your own words as far as possible. Use one complete sentence for each answer. Number 1. Give 2 reasons why it was easy for Alfred the Great to penetrate the Danish camp. 2 reasons. We can say that he was a spy disguised as a minstrel. This is the first reason. And the second reason is he had learned many of their ballads in his youth. So the answer of this question is he was a spy disguised as a minstrel, and he had learned many of their ballads in his youth. The second one, explain briefly how Alfred defeated the Danes. We can go back to the passage in order to find the answer of this question.